is the Writer's Almanac for Tuesday, December the 29th, 2020. It's the anniversary of the massacre at Wounded Knee, South Dakota, 1890. 23 years after the local tribes had signed a treaty with the U.S. government guaranteeing them the rights to the land around the Black Hills, sacred land to the Indians. The treaty said that no one could move there, no one could even travel through there without the consent of the tribes. But in the 1870s, gold discovered in the Black Hills, the treaty was broken. People from the Sioux tribe were forced onto a reservation. There was a promise of more food and supplies, which never came. And then in 1889, a native prophet named Wovoka from the Paiute tribe in Nevada had a vision of a ceremony that would renew the earth and return the buffalo and make the white men disappear. It was called the Ghost Dance, and people traveled across the plains to hear Wovoka speak, including emissaries from the Sioux tribe who brought his teachings back to South Dakota. The ghost dance, performed in brightly colored shirts spread through the villages on the Sioux reservation. It frightened the white Indian agents. It seemed dangerous to them. One of them wired Washington to say he was afraid. He wanted to arrest the leaders. He was given permission to do that, to arrest Chief Sitting Bull, who was killed in the attempt. And the next chief on the wanted list was Sitting Bull's half-brother, Chief Bigfoot, who, when he found out about it, decided to lead his people to Pine Ridge Reservation for protection. But it was winter. It was 40 below zero. He contracted pneumonia on the way. He was sick. He was flying a white flag. He was a peaceful man. He had actually renounced the idea of the ghost dance. But the Army did not make distinctions. They intercepted Bigfoot's band, ordered them into the camp on the banks of the Wounded Knee Creek. Bigfoot went peacefully. The next morning, federal soldiers began confiscating their weapons. A scuffle broke out between a soldier and an Indian. The soldiers opened fire, killing almost 300 men, women, and children. One of the people wounded was the famous medicine man Black Elk, who said, "I did not know then how much was ended. I can still see the butchered women and children lying heaped and scattered all along the crooked gulch. And I can see that something else died there and was buried in the blizzard. A people's dream died there. It was a beautiful dream." Here's a poem for today, a poem from 1875 by William Ernest Henley, Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. William Ernest Henley's Invictus. That's the Writer's Almanac for Tuesday, December the 29th, funded by donations from listeners like you, now available on PRX for distribution by your local radio station. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.